On the 27th of January 2020, a special conference was held to raise awareness about the anti-Ahmadi laws and the blasphemy laws in Pakistan. The conference followed a resolution that was passed at Amnesty International's annual general meeting in 2019 that expressed concern about the laws in Pakistan and their denial of freedom of religion to all of its citizens. The conference was co-hosted with Amnesty International at its UK headquarters in London. Amnesty International expressed concern not only about the impact of the laws on different religious communities in general, but also on the specific issue facing Ahmadi Muslims, who are explicitly targeted by the 1974 Constitution and Ordinance 20 that was enacted in 1984, laws that deny Ahmadi Muslims their fundamental right of freedom of religion and have resulted in both state-sanctioned persecution and violence by extremists. As a result, Ahmadi Muslims have faced decades of violence and systematic oppression in Pakistan. The conference also noted how this has spread to other countries such as Indonesia and Algeria. The conference was attended by over 70 individuals, including journalists and researchers. Several prominent speakers delivered addresses at the event, including Jerry Allen, the Amnesty International Country Coordinator for South Asia; Peter Murray, the Amnesty International Country Coordinator for Pakistan; Omar Wood H., the Amnesty International Deputy Director for South Asia; Siobhan McDonough MP, Member of Parliament and Chair for the All-Party Parliamentary Group for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community; Fayaz Mughal, OBE, founder of the NGO Faith Matters; John Pontifex, from the NGO Aid to the Church in Need; Fareed Ahmed, the National Secretary of External Affairs for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community, UK. The talks were followed by a question and answer session with proposals for how further action is needed to end persecution and to bring peace and prosperity to Pakistan.
In order to draw attention to the dire persecution that Ahmadis face, particularly in Pakistan, this has been a subject of importance to Amnesty for some time, and one of the purposes is to conclude some of the work that we've done in response to a decision taken at an AGM 2 years ago.
We know that the blasphemy law specifically put Ahmadis directly in the way of trouble, but we particularly are aware as Catholics and as Christians that other groups too suffer as a result of misuse of the laws, and that's why we're able to provide contextual background to demonstrate the way it is that we as minority groups need to stand together to really stand up for faith and freedom.
I think it's brilliant that Amnesty International have hosted this event and who are becoming involved in the whole issue of anti-Ahmadi persecution in Pakistan and around the world. They have an enormous track record of fighting for human rights across the world, and they bring a whole new dimension of highlighting concerns and making governments and their wider membership aware of it.
This report is brought to you from MT International, UK studios in London.